My name is Linda Taylor. I'm a musician. I'm based out of Los Angeles, and guitar is my primary reason for being. Simon and Garfunkel bookends and Glenn Campbell variety show, that was probably my earliest influences. Glenn Campbell is a badass, and he had a variety show, and he would stand up there in a turtleneck and his sideburns, and he'd play, and it was, forget it. You knew that's what was cool. My first musical performance would have to be Mrs. Boslow's Garage. She was a lovely lady. I'm saying was, I'm guessing she's probably not still on this plane, but she taught everyone in the neighborhood an instrument. And it didn't matter which one, because her primary focus was reading music. So I'm a weird guitar player in that I actually can read music, and that's thanks to Mrs. Boslow. And she forced us, whether we were ready or not, and whether we wanted to or not, to go ahead and perform a concert. So I got up there with my guitar. I played the guitar part to dueling banjos and hummed the banjo part. My first paying gig, I hooked up with some guys who were doing it right. I'm guessing I was probably 16, and they booked casuals, and they booked them. They were doing 2 and 3 a night on the weekends. There was no bar mitzvah or wedding left untouched. If there was one that didn't have a band, it wasn't our fault. And so we got in the van at 6 o'clock in the morning, started driving. They own their own PA, and I'll tell you what, you work the casual circuit a little bit, that'll grow you up real fast. The definitive moment when I thought I could do this professionally, I'm still waiting. I don't think you can think about it in that way. I think if you have a calling to study music and you want to call yourself a musician, it's regardless of pay scale or bio fodder. I think you just do it, and at the expense of a lot of things, I'm afraid. And I'm lucky every once in a while there's a paycheck involved. I did finally get a chance to play guitar with Art Garfunkel, and that was a pretty special moment for me. I played on Art's recent release. It was a compilation album, double album. He has 2 new songs on that. One of them's called Long Way Home, and the other's called Lena. And myself and Dean Parks were on guitars, and he walked into the studio and he wanted to warm up, and he didn't want to warm up with a band. He just wanted to warm up with a guitar track, and so I played acoustic guitar by myself with Art Garfunkel, and that pretty much rocked my world. When I got the Astro cable, I'm hardcore, I do my own R&D pretty much, but there was an immediate difference. I could hear the reveal and the revealing in the Astro cable. I kind of feel like it just sounds like when I play the instrument acoustically, all the little clarity and the sprinkles that are in the high end, I'm hearing them now through the cable. They didn't go away, they just needed to be revealed, and that's what I'm hearing through the Astro.